And we're now joined by Coach Doug Orbaugh, the defensive coordinator of the Kell Longhorns. And, Coach, your team has just been incredibly staunch, is the word I used in the interview with Coach Cook yesterday, all season long. But you had a really tough team here that you played in the Osborne Cardinals. That athleticism took you to the limit.
Well, that took us to 2 plays. They had a 40-yard pass. Our kid falls down. Had a 37-yard pass. Great catch. Those 2 plays. They had 60 yards total offense up until that. So that's what happens when they have a big play.
It happens like that. Now, one player we didn't see that's a key personnel on your defensive side, we didn't see him much on the field tonight, Jordan Chambers. Was there an injury? Or?
Yes, he was injured all week. And then, matter of fact, we were just going to use him to punt. But
you didn't have to do that much.
Well, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know how many times we punted, but I know one thing. He's an impact player when we have him on defense. But it was an exciting game. Kept everybody in the stands. And like this gentleman right here said, that's a much improved football.
Makes this defense so tough?
Well, we work as a team. It's a team concept. You know, there's not a bunch of superstars over there. They understand that everybody has a job, and we're a fitting defense. If we're more of a spill defense. Spill the ball to the outside and stretch the ball all the way to the boundary and fill from outside in.
Yes, sir, and that show really good because your corners, your secondary, they make tackles. They don't miss too many tackles, and you can tell how the inside of the interior defense is to force the ball outside. And one of the good things that allow that to happen is, you know, you have great tackling. I think the concept of Osborne is the same, but their team misses more tackles on the edges. But, you know, you do a great job of teaching them how to tackle and creating that attitude that we will tackle, we won't miss tackle. So yes, y'all do a great job with that.
Well, thanks. It's quite flattering. And you're right. We practice it every day. And tackling is the main thing to do on defense.
Yes, sir.
If you can't tackle, then you're in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Especially, you know, like this athletic team right here. These jokers are talented. You know, they work hard. They practice it like everybody else. They practice hard. They practice 7 days a week. No, not 7 days. 5 days a week, 4 days a week, and that's part of it.
Coach, y'all look like y'all practice 7 days a week over here. So you just let out the secret? Is that the secret?
No.
Talking with Coach Doug Orbaugh, the defensive coordinator of the Kell Longhorns, after their team comes up with a 13-8 defensive battle victory here. They gave up, as you mentioned, going back and taking a look at it, maybe 2 big plays, but holding them to about 64 yards before those 2 big plays. And what's your biggest philosophy as a defensive coordinator on the defensive side of the ball for not just the Longhorns, but in your whole coaching career?
Oh, well, the philosophy is getting people to the ball. You know, if you notice, we used to get 7, 8 guys to the ball, and that's what we emphasize in practice. We film practice every day, and we have a little motivating drill. If they are not,
I remember those drills.
Yeah,
I remember them too.
If they're not giving 110%, getting to the football and trying to get where they belong, then we motivate them.
So you want the gang tackling. That's what you want,
yeah.
Swarming. You want everybody, if you got the ball carrier, say in practice where they're going around the edge, you want the guys getting their angle of pursuit,
Certainly.
Everybody getting there.
We clap our hands, we say swarm. And that's what we do when we break our huddles.
Well, it seems to be working for you, Coach.
Hey, thanks. It's fight. It's a good night. It's a good game, and they came up short. We came up about 5 points ahead, and so that's what matters. We're 5-2, and we got beat by the number 2 team in the state in the 5A, and the number 4 team in the state in the 4A. So we've been beat by some quality teams, and we've been taken to some limits to some other quality teams. I mean, Cobb County football is tough.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it's battle-tested. That's what you like to see. I mean, you lost to Grayson. That's one game, and like you said, and then East Paulding, which, you know, number 2 team in 5A. So you're looking at 2 quality teams programs, that you lost to. And especially, you've got a young squad out there.
Yes. And the thing about it is, guys, we're beat up. We're a bunch of kids that are playing hurt. And this week we're off, so we're really looking forward to
that. Deep breath, right?
Yeah. You know, a big sigh of relief.
Especially, you get Jordan healthy again, get him back in there. You've got, you know, several other guys, like you mentioned, that have been injured, and you just want to get that back healthy, and the bye week couldn't come at a better time.
Absolutely. And you know, like I say, we had we had to think about two big plays, a 40-yard pass and a 37-yard pass. But we were there. You know, we had one kid fall down, and the other kid was over the top who made the play. And then, it happens.
Let's get your opinion on Osborne's defense, too, being a defensive coordinator. Missed tackles a couple here and there, but they're a much improved team. As if you were the defense coordinator at Osborne, what would you do with that athleticism?
Well, heavens. Sick 'em. We would play attack.
A lot more blitzing?
Yeah, we'd attack. And they blitzed. They blitzed a couple of times, and it was real successful in rushing our quarterback and putting pressure on us. And so it was a great game. It kept people in the stands, and it kept a lot. Like I say, Osborne is a good football program. They are much, much, much better than what they've ever been. And I've been in Cobb County for a while. We've been playing against those guys for a while, and they're turning the corner. You know, the coaching staff and the players are believing in what they're working at, and that's top drawer. That's top drawer.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you spending some time with us. Congratulations on the 13-8 victory. Best of luck in the rest of the season. Enjoy your off week.
Hey, thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Have a good day.
That was Coach Doug Orball, the defensive coordinator, whose defense has led this record now with a 13-8 victory. Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight at Cobb Energy Stadium as the Longhorns win this one 13-8. For my broadcast partner, Joe Burns, for Isaiah and Chris that are here with us doing a great job on stats and just getting us on the air and keeping us on the air. This is Carl Worrell saying we'll see you next week at Hugh Spalding Stadium for Dunwoody at Marist. Until then, let's throw it back to Steve West and the guys in the studio as we head to the Friday Night Football High School Scoreboard Show. Westy, take it away.
Thanks, Carl. Sports Radio 680 The Fan. The Friday Night High School Football Game of the Week is final, and the Longhorns of Kell have taken care of the Osborne Cardinals. The final score in that game, somewhat surprisingly close score, Kell 13 and Osborne 8. So Kell now improves to 3-1 in Region 5, Quad A North, and Kell is 5-2 overall, while Osborne falls to 0-3 in the sub-region, and their overall record is 1-5. Good evening, I'm Steve West, Sports Radio 680 The Fan, the 50,000-watt flagship station for your Atlanta Braves. You can hear us now on FM at 93.7. I want to thank Carl and Joe Burns, the former Georgia Tech great and NFL star, for giving us the play-by-play of the game tonight. Mark Stolberger and, of course, myself, along with Kevin Harrell and Chip Yagi, are going to be coming up next here at the top of the hour with 680 The Fan's Friday Night High School Football Scoreboard Show. And we've got a special surprise tonight as we've got Coach Jim Shoferty and several of his players from the Dunwoody High School Wildcats joining us here tonight in studio. Stully is also lined up, an all-star lineup of guests. Got some correspondents out in the field here for Week 8 of high school football in the state of Georgia and Metro Atlanta, as well as some head coaches going to be talking to us about their teams and their performances tonight and thus far in the season. So don't go anywhere. Coming up momentarily will be 680 The Fan's Friday Night High School Football Scoreboard Show. But once again, you've been listening to 680 The Fan's Friday Night High School Football Game of the Week. And once again, the final score from Cobb Energy Stadium at Longhorn Field there in East Cobb. Kell 13 and Osborne 8. We'll be right back with a scoreboard show. Don't go anywhere. Listen to Sports Radio 680 The Fan, the college football voice of the South.
Thanks for lunch.